The Jamaican version of TikTok is the worst.
Is the worst. Look, I don't see any version of TikTok, whether America or Canada here or whatever, disrespecting their prime minister like that.
Wow. Wow.
Why you think I leave the space? Because sometimes when I'm stroll on TikTok, I get ignorant because based on how I see Jamaican, even at the diaspora, disrespecting Miss Holness, disrespecting the Prime Minister, it's shameful. It's disgraceful.
Guys, are you hearing what this man is saying? That the Jamaican version of TikTok is the worst. Then sir, what do you think? What do you think we should? What do you think we should do? Because we are in this space.
No, neighbor, you're doing a wonderful, a great job in this space by showing up the lies and the misinformation that the PNP are putting out there. So we need you in this space. We need you in this space, neighbor. But the space, it's toxic, neighbor. Trust me.
It is toxic, yes.
Very, very toxic. Yeah. You have to strong to in this space. You have to very strong. Yeah, man. The stomach of a strong. But the version, the Jamaican TikTok space, man. Neighbor, neighbor, I'm 51 years old this year, right?
Yes.
And in 1989, when the Jamaica Labour Party lose that general election to Mr. Michael Manley, a matter of fact, 1980, when the most people unalive in Jamaica, it was under Michael Manley leadership. In 1980, over 800 people. And Mr. Siago took it on by 1981. Mr. Siago reduced that crime rate by over 50%, right? And he hold it at 300, 400, sometime 3, sometime 4, up to 1989.
Yes.
And hand over power to the PNP. I mean, they lose the election. And by 1993, 94, the murder rate was about 700-800 under the People's National Party. Because what happened, you used to have a like free zone nearby. You see free zone down by Zinc Factory there, down by Marcus Garvey Drive, that Mr. Siago create. Mr. PG locked down those garments factory. So people now turn to crime because they don't have anything doing. You see, when free zone over in those time, neighbor, every one of my family in Portmore used to work at free zone. They pay small, but at least it's top a gap. And when you got a lot of people from Union Garden, 3 Mile, Waltham, Greenwich Farm, the whole of down Tivoli, all of those places was working at free zone. So when they said when those garments factory locked down, I saw people turn to crime in a neighbor. Underneath the PNP, you know. Then you have FinSac. I used to work at West Indies Glass. That Mr. PG sell out West Indies Glass to a Trinidadian company. And you know what happened to West Indies Glass at the time? You have tree and all those things start growing, and West Indies Glass there down by Ashanile Road. You understand? So it create crime. The dollar moved from $5 to 70 to 1 by 2007. Crime moved from 439 to 1,584 in 2005.
What a disaster, sir.
It's a disaster, neighbor. The debt moved from about 36 billion to almost $1 trillion. And when you look on the infrastructure of the country, neighbor, and when you look on over the 18.5 years, the PNP raised tax on the Jamaican people 17 years out of the 18.5 years. They borrow, the debt reach up to $1 trillion. Where is that money? Because all of those infrastructure, that's what Andrew Holness fixing at this moment.
You mean we are still in recovery mode, eh?
Yes. So But look at this, neighbor. Look at this, you know. The Jamaica Labour Party get the police force at about 8,000 in 2016. Now it's about 14,000. You know that the Jamaica Labour Party have to pay in those police without have to raise tax on the Jamaican people.
It is one of those achievements that I think the party has not spoken much about. That the fact that they have done so much without raising tax for more than 10 years. Sir.
Yes, neighbor, you know that minimum wage in Jamaica now can do more than what it could have done in 2016?
Yes, sir, I know that.
All right, neighbor, in 2016, minimum wage was 16,200, right?
No, 6,200.
Yeah, 6,200, sorry, 6,200, right, neighbor? That could give you a ride on JUTC 62 times.
Yes.
No, minimum wage at 16,000 can give you a ride on JUTC 320 times.
Wow. You took the time to calculate that.
Because it's $50 for bus fare now. And a patty, a bread. In 2016, a bread was for $280. So 16 minimum wage could have give you about 22 bread at the time. Now minimum wage can give you 29 bread. And you know bread is something that people eat a lot. You understand? Bread.
And JLP Dan, despite the price of bread being double, you still get more bread because it's not 220 again.
Yeah, because it's $5.50 for a bread.
It's $5.50 now. So despite the price of bread being double, you still can buy more bread.
You still can buy more bread underneath and Jones.
Exactly.
And scratchy, you could get 50 US in 26, 50 US for minimum wage. Now, if you have your minimum wage can give you 100 US.
Wow. Actually doubled it?
Double. I'm going to take the time out to calculate these things, neighbor. So when you hear the PNP with the narrative about people are suffer and their spending power is less, nothing like that. You just, PNP, that's why I hear.
You have done something that I don't think the party has been successfully able to do. To break it down like that is what the minimum wage worker needs to hear, sir.
Yes, neighbor.
To break it down like that. Go over the figures again. Start from the JUTC.
Sorry, I said all right. In 2016, JUTC bus fare was $100. Right? The minimum wage was 6,200. So that could give you only 62 rides. Now, at $50 with the smart card, I think if you have the smart card, it's $50. But if you don't have the smart card, I think you pay $100. But with the smart card, at $50, you can get, and the minimum wage at 16,000, you can get 320 ride on a JUTC now in 2026.
Wow.
A bread in 2016 was for $2.80. I think at the time, with the minimum wage, that you could get about 22 bread. Now, the minimum wage at 16,000 and bread at $5.50, you can get up to 29 bread. So you can get a 7 bread extra with the minimum wage right now.
Although the bread price is double.
Yes.
In other words, they have kept the minimum wage above the rate of inflation.
Exactly. And come this budget, it's supposed to move up by 18,000, 2,500 more. Based on the
minimum wage is going to 18.5.
18.5.
Wow.
Yes, neighbor. So the Prime Minister moved the minimum wage above inflation. But the thing about with the JLP, say neighbor, we have a problem with putting the information out there. That's
But
our
why?
biggest
You
problem.
can do it. Why can't they do it? They are trained in these areas. Why can't they do it? Because what you
No,
have just done here is world class, you know, sir.
yeah. But when the JLP in government, what they did, neighbor, they get too comfortable.
Is that so?
Yes, I'm telling you. I'm following the JLP from Devil was they get comfortable, too comfortable. It seems like they don't forget the 18 and a half year when we were suffering underneath PNP.
Mr. Dobney said that, you know, sir.
No, it's serious.
Yeah.
Yes. They get too comfortable. Is no JLP just paying attention to them base in a neighbor. When they're in power, they don't remember their base.
That's a mistake, sir.
Yes. And the JLP, if you know that government don't win election, it's party win election, and then the party farm the government.
That is very good. That is a solid point, yes?
Yes. So when you hear people say, sometime, yes, you're the prime minister, Andrew Holness is the prime minister for the whole of Jamaica. But Andrew Holness will remember that he cannot rule Jamaica without the party win the election.
Yes.
So whether people want to like it or not, sometimes you have to look out for your supporter.
Yes, and when you say look out for your supporters, what do you mean?
All right. What do we mean? You cannot forget your base, your worker. It means that your indoor agent, your outdoor agent, your supervisor, those are the people, are the foot soldier on the ground who make the MP win and make the MP look good.
Then what about the members of parliament and the caretakers? Aren't those the ones who are to connect the constituencies and keep it together? The prime minister is busy running the country, you know, so have to be taking on so many things. Is the party ought to be the engine of that?
Yes, neighbor, the party have to do, because, all right, neighbor, look at this. From the September 3 election finish, you know that is one caretaker I saw on the ground working on his judge, right?
You are right about that. Why is that so?
I don't know. Everybody gone in a hiding. And then them come out maybe a year or 6 months before the election. It can't work like that.
I agree with that.
And that's why that's why we lose so much seat, because we were playing catch up. The PNP was on the ground over 4 or 5 years, and we were playing catch up.
So the party needs to be on the ground, active in the trenches.
Yes, neighbor, we shouldn't have our prime minister 2 o'clock in the morning campaigning. That shouldn't happen.
I agree with that, sir. After performing so well.
After performing so well in government, you should not 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning campaigning.
And that tells you something, you know, sir.
Yes, neighbor, because we are not putting the information out the way it's supposed to be.
You're right, sir. I agree with you. I absolutely agree with you. You know, I have this theory, you see, sir, that you win an election after you win the election. In other words, the next morning, you are to start campaigning for the next election.
Yes.
The next morning, when you have dust off your thing, make sure you start the campaign for the next election. 5 years is not a long time, you know, sir.
Neighbor, you see, I don't hardly hear you talk about it. I think maybe you're waiting on the information to come out. But based on what taking place at UWI, you see what Mr. Dawes is doing? Mr. Dawes is trying to muddy the water. Mr. Dawes is trying to put things in the narrative in the people them head. That's when the right information come out, people get distracted and have things in them head. The Gleaner, everyone is doing the same thing. Because look what the Gleaner does to Floyd Green the other day. Well, and when they apologize, what they did, they hide the apology in a one little corner. They don't put it at the front at the Gleaner and say they apologize for what they did to Mr. Green. They put it if they put it in upon a little page, hiding it. You understand?
Yes,
because they already put out the narrative. It's a strategy the PNP is doing, you know.
Yes, and probably they are deliberately trying to damage Mr. Green because he seems like a powerhouse coming up in the party.
Exactly. So they are trying to muddy him up, right? They are trying to muddy him up. But there no. Let me tell you something, neighbor. You come into this space, trust me, is a blessing in disguise because media are dying in Jamaica.
Yes. That's fantastic, you know, sir.
It's all right. Even how you deal with the information in a neighbor and how you deal with what's going on, you know. You do it, that's the grassroots man can understand. The man down at the bottom can understand what you're saying. Although sometimes you put some word where me have to go in a dictionary to find the meaning them. Easy me, but trust me, how you do your thing, neighbor. From you coming to this space, neighbor, right now, me hardly listen to some of the vloggers them, you know. Me have some of the vloggers them are my friend when me have to go up on them platform. But from you coming to this, me learn a lot, you know. You understand? I mean, they here for learn, you know. But they here for learn. Me know about the politics from the grassroots still, you know, because a long time with about we are Edward Siago labor, right?
Yes, sir.
You understand? We know it. We grew up in it, we come up in it, you understand? We know the scare as well scratches, so we go through everything. Yeah, man.
Yes.
You understand? We go through all of them things there. So we know it.
But let me ask you a question, sir. In terms of activism, Labour Party activism on the ground, you don't get the sense that the party is active on the ground. You know, a little wishy-washy sometimes. But you know, strong political activism, sir. Because some of the nonsense that I hear the PNP come out with should be torn apart, you know, sir.
The PNP is an expert when it comes to politicking. Let me tell you something, neighbor, what happened to me. Where me live, neighbor, a guy, a shop there where a Chinaman run. The Chinaman run the shop. And the guy go to the shop and buy 5 pounds of chicken. 5 pounds of chicken and put in his fridge. And he has maybe about $7,000 left back in his pocket. And the PNP say people can't buy chicken, and the man say he can't afford chicken and just buy 5 pounds of chicken put in his fridge. So me I tell you how the PNP getting up.
And he's a comrade. He's a comrade.
Yes, neighbor. So it shows you when the PNP indoctrinate things in a the PNP are expert for that, neighbor, for put things in it. That's why them target the little people. The man will say, the guy will say, he only can account those type of people.
Okay, yes.
You understand? That's the people that they are target, neighbor. That's why when you say the PNP at a meet, neighbor, they are not talking to the world or the whole of Jamaica. They are talking to who in front of them. Because they're not relating to the whole entire Jamaica or the world. Are we in the diaspora here? They are just talking to who in front of them.
Yes.
Because right now, neighbor, this PNP, this crop of PNP are people where have a lot of respect for in the past, you know, neighbor. Right? But this Mark Golding-led PNP, you have to have some, I would say, where Bruce Golding did said, termite have to eat out your brain to really follow these crap of PNP right now. Your brain, termite have to eat out your brain, neighbor, to follow these crap of PNP. Is the worst that I ever seen.
What are you saying to me, sir?
This is the worst opposition leader in the history of politics in Jamaica since we gained independence 1962.
Golding, sir?
The worst opposition leader.
You mean Golding?
I never see an opposition leader put so much misinformation out there. I'm not gonna call him a liar because he's the opposition leader and I respect him because he's the opposition leader.
No, Tapanari's calling is the worst, sir.
The worst. The worst.
Oh. But I never know that at
Yeah, but when you
Tapanari.
can go in a debate and say the Prime Minister have 28 bank account and nothing like that.
Yes.
Where the whole entire world is watching. And can go on a debate stage, a national debate stage, and say the Prime Minister of the country have 28 bank account and you know that nothing no goes on neighbor.
He's the worst.
Worse.
Wow.
And
Hold on there for me, Don. I have another guest here. Skube?
Hello?
Hello, sir.
Yes,
hi,
good
where you
evening.
going from? Good evening to you. Where you are?
Canada.
Where you going? Huh?
In Canada, Toronto.
Wow. Well, it's a Canada show tonight.
I guess. I know. I didn't know Scratchy was in Canada as well.
Yes.
Yes,
And
Skube,
JLP done.
Eh? Yes. What a Canada crew.
Yes,
Wow.
Canada
Canada
link up.
It's a
Canada
Canada
link
link
up.
up.
Oh,
It's a link
Canada.
up for
Oh, Canada.
What a big show. What a big show, Canada.
yeah.
Why your Prime Minister Mark Carney is marvelous, man. I mean, the world is talking about Carney. Carney's trending.
Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent Prime Minister.
Why he has dropped a speech there that many university are taking it to look at. What a speech, man. What a speech.
Neighbor is very good. He's very good. And he tried to stand up. He's standing up for the people of Canada.
Yes.
Canada come first.
Yeah, what a speech.
Yeah.
Great. Anyway, you know, Mr. Carney said if you're not on the table, you're in the menu. You can't put it better than that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's on your mind? What's on your mind, sir?
Oh, so I just want to commend Scratchy because honestly, neighbor, I thought Scratchy was like in his 50s, eh? The amount of knowledge and information that he had.
Yeah, he's a tremendous young man, sir. He's a tremendous, and you know, a man like Scratchy needs to be protected, you know. Protected. Because he's a treasure to the party. He is a treasure to the party. And I don't understand why the Labour Party would not. To me, sir, Scratchy should be a man doing ads for the party, explaining stuff for the party. Because with the greatest of respect, I hear Marlon Morgan and he speaks to a certain class, a certain demographic. But not to those people up in Moko, you know, and the people down in the country that I visit from time to time and try to talk to them about. As a matter of fact, they say not even you, neighbor, because you sound like an Englishman.
You know what, neighbor? Last night I was listening to the program, right?
Yes.
And I fell asleep. But guess what? It seemed like a partial sleep because Scratchy was on and he was talking about Desmond Mackenzie.
Yes.
And it's like I couldn't fall asleep. I was so tired, but listening to Scratchy, I still couldn't fall into like a deep sleep. And I was like, where this guy gets so much information from?
Yes, he outdid himself last night. So, well, what was impressive was that link that he made, because I never saw that part of it, you know, and I think he's correct. I think he's correct.
Very much. So, Scratchy, we're waiting on the book. That's all I can say. That's the main reason I called tonight.
Well, there are several books coming out, you know, so
Yeah.
Well, lots of things are coming, and that's why we say the listener should stay tuned for the big announcement, eh? Yeah. So we for example, we are putting together all the notes in a form that our listeners will appreciate, you know. So you can really sit down in your bed and listen to all the notes and all of that. So we're working on something for you guys.
Okay, sounds good. So Scratchy, I'm here. You can link up, eh? Just Google Scube Cash and Carry. You will find me.
All right, man. Inside of the Toronto?
Toronto, yeah.
Yeah, man, they would have close by them school, man. Where you connect up, man?
Toronto big, you know. Toronto big.
Yeah.
Where you connect up, man? Where you connect up school?
Where in Ontario?
Yeah, Ontario. Toronto is in Ontario.
Yeah. But me I say Ontario. So all right. But they are Scarborough still. But they are bad place.
Where they close by, man? Where they close by, man? Where they on the park side, man?
Okay.
Down there, so yeah, man. So we definitely will link up.
Scratch it. I have to link you. I want to do some link up, bro.
Yeah, bro. We're connect up, man. JLP done, man. We definitely
well, stay tuned because there's gonna be something in Canada for you guys. Just stay tuned for that. You hear? All the Canada labor rights and neighbor rights and supporters of the wholeness. Stay tuned for a big announcement in Canada.
Okay.
Sounds good. All right,
yes,
neighbor.
Sir. All right.
Have a good night. I'm listening.
Canada link up. Canada.
Scratchy.
Big up yourself, Canada. All the Jamaicans in Canada. Good night to you. Stay in the weather. Stay warm. All right. Who do we have next? Good evening. Good evening. Hello.
Neighbor.
Yes.
Good evening. This is Gigi. And
Gigi.
formerly I made the right choice. I just changed the name over to Gigi.
Oh, yes.
I made the right choice.
Yes.
You remember? Good evening to
remember.
everyone, all the persons on the panel. I'm Scratchy. You never cease to amaze me. But I was born in Kingston, lived in the Denham Town area but my parents moved when I was 5. Take us to the country. But I usually go back to visit my family because I have a lot of family still in Denham Town. The history did not just fly over my head because I learned everything just the same, even though I'm not there. And we have come a long way. And all of what you said last night, we just said, go on, Scratchy, give them some more history. Because I've been teaching a lot of people these things that I know. Facts, no hearsay and just off the top of my head. No, these are things that I was taught and I experienced because I keep going back to Kingston because that's where the root is. But I want the younger people, and I've said it over and over, to learn these things because it can't be just the people who come out with the propaganda. It can't be just them because it's difficult for what we went through to forget it. And I can't forget it. And even if they change leader over that side, and then it doesn't matter to me. I'm not going back. I cannot trust them 1 inch. I'm not trusting them. But Kachi and neighbor, keep up the good work because what you're doing is great. And I listen every night. Sometimes I even fall asleep. But I usually go back and sometimes I see some pre-recorded things. But this might be pre-recorded as well. But keep up the good work because we are getting the correct information. Scratchy, keep doing your thing. Encourage you. I'm sure you start the book because you must jot down. If you have all this information, it's jot down somewhere. So we're gonna get to putting it together because
definitely.
we have learned. I mean, I am. If once neighbors asking if people are tribal, I am tribal because you hurt us too much for us to not remember. It's not just slavery. We come back on a second slavery. You think it's easy to forget? Yeah. It's not easy. So keep up the good work and all the best. I'm glad my parents moved with us, but I'm glad I went back each time because you would think that people would leave Kingston to come to country to spend summer holidays. I told me go back to spend summer holiday, most of it. Because my parents want me to get the roots. You understand me? I don't know where the house is now, where we work. I know it was Regent Street at one time, and I think it's Blount Street or somewhere Victoria Avenue. There were different areas, but the root is, the history is there, and I'm glad you bring some things out that I already know. And I will say to you, the gentleman said a while ago about the free zone. I work there. And in the morning, because people work at night, you have the night shift, and in the morning when they come off, you can't find where to walk to get to the gate with all the place crowded,
Let me ask
number
you a
of
question,
persons.
my good lady. What is preventing the connecting of history current realities. Because isn't that how you teach people? Isn't that how you get people to appreciate where they are, to connect the past to the present?
Yes, but on the ground, I am doing it with people around me or people I can connect with. So I don't see it coming out from the other side. I know Scotty is here doing this thing, but I don't know, it's not coming out. People are not getting enough. Yes, you go on the platform. Everything cannot be said on the platform.
Right.
It has to be said in the town halls, hall meetings. So
yes,
there's a disconnect somewhere. And I, as I said, I have to do my part. And when I tell people my journey to the last election, they laugh and say, but you know, easy. I say, yeah. I made the right choice and I made sure I get it done, and I get people who are just dragging their foot, say, well, I can't bother, me tired of this, and because they started listening to the foolishness and the lies. And I said, no, you know the truth. And if you make a mistake and let the other side go in, you think you're going to get what you're talking about, no fix. And you know these people are corrupt. In my area, Northwest St. Anne, Friday, the MP said the broke ground for road to be fixed the Monday man before they like the people of a Black Road. And Monday the road will start fixing. So you see these people, they are mischievous. And I don't think they know what they want, because if they did, they couldn't be doing the same thing over and over. If you know what you want, you can't be doing it. But the grassroots and those people that we need to make sure we reach them, because that is where the people who are vulnerable, they are the ones that's, my granny that say licky.
We need to launch a massive attack against disinformation in this country.
Yeah.
A massive attack against disinformation here in Jamaica and in the diaspora.
It can't go on like this. Can't go on like this. Keep up the good work. And I'm here. I'll be here. And I made the right choice. I'm a Labourite, and I will always be. I'm tribal. They made me tribal. Because I know too much about what went on in West Kingston. I knew too much. So, all right, you take care. Fine juice. Anyway, as I said, keep up the good work, and we're here to support. We'll support as much as we can.
All right, great.
Take care. All the best, Scotty.
Easy, same to you. No further respect every time.
All right, listeners, we have another couple of minutes to take some more calls.
Yeah, but I'm gonna jump off, but I want to say something before.
Yes.
You see, the policies and program that Andrew Holness put in place since 2016, I think most the Jamaican people take everything for granted. I think the Jamaica Labour Party need to put out the information where we are coming from in the 18 and a half year, what the PNP govern for, show people where we are coming from. We are private sector. They'd have to pay the public sector salary because the government is strapped for cash. They didn't have any money to pay the public sector. So the private sector had to step in about 1992, 93. You understand? And people can research those things.
Yeah, we mustn't forget these things.
We mustn't forget these things. I work in a government organization from I was 19 till I'm 43, right? And the amount of wage freeze that I've been through underneath the People's National Party. You understand? And we was coming out of COVID, and the Andrew Holness administration moved the public sector wage bill by over $200 billion coming out of a pandemic. So people, you know, Jamaican people don't know the prime minister where they have. You know, they take Andrew Holness for granted.
Oh my, wow.
They take the man for granted, and them say, cow now gonna know the use and tail till it cut off. Remember, the Jamaican, they don't know the type of prime minister, the type of man that they have as them prime minister right now. Every country right now would have love a Andrew Holness. And let me tell you something about when maybe you don't know. Andrew Holness is more respected in the diaspora more than in Jamaica.
Somebody said that to me the other night, and you coming back to say it? Are you sure? Are you serious about that, sir?
And when I say that, I'm talking about like the the president, the prime ministers, the ministers in the world, all over the world, they respect this man so much. Right now, you know so what Trinidad is doing to fight crime? Is Jamaican model Trinidad.
Yes, you're right about that. The Zosos and so forth.
Yes.
Yeah.
We don't know the type of prime minister, the type of man that we have, that we call our prime minister. We take him for granted. And the Jamaican, the intelligent people, the well-thinking Jamaican should come out and be a part of the voting system. Because I notice in Jamaica, when people comfortable, they do not vote.
You are one of them that is pushing for a fourth term.
Neighbor, I'm a member of the Jamaica Labour Party, you know.
Oh.
I'm a delegate.
Oh.
I'm one of the person that put Andrew Wellness where he is right now in 2013 when them challenge him. I'm a delegate of the Jamaica Labour Party.
You voted for him?
Yes. If you wanna know about me, just ask Andrew Wheatley about me. Ask Orlando Turlang about me. I don't big up myself, but I'm very respected. People know me in the Jamaica Labour Party.
Yes.
Yep.
So that question is a given. You don't mind if the party stay in power for the rest of your life?
No, it's not a matter of staying in the party as long as they are doing the right thing. As long as they are in government and they are not messing up and they are doing the right thing, they should stay in power as long as they are doing the right thing. The thing about Edward Seago, why is so great, you know. Edward Seago think about the people. That's what Edward Seago think about, the people. I have a picture with me and Edward Seago from 2005. Where we taking Denham Town, where he will retire. When him retire, he keep a big table for him in Denham Town with candlelight and all those stuff.
You know, it's fascinating. You know, it's so fascinating that there was a time in Jamaica when people would never come out and boldly say they are labor rights, you know. And now it is such a proud thing to say, you know. I notice that so many people are saying, I am a labor right, I'm a labor right. It's almost like they are proud of the achievement of their party. It's a fantastic turnaround in Scratchy.
In our time coming up, when you say you are a labor right, it's like you are the worst thing.
Yes.
The
let me hear Scratchy on this. Scratchy?
I'm definitely neighbor. There's a time past, neighbor, where you're admitting that you're a labor right, neighbor, it could cost you your life, neighbor. Admitting that you're a labor right, neighbor, could cost you your job, neighbor. Admitting that you're a labor right, neighbor, could lead to you being shunned and looked upon certain way, neighbor. And whatever resources or whatever you go to apply for, neighbor.
No, the reverse is the thing, because people are now ashamed to say they are comrades because of how bad that party is.
Exactly, neighbor. And despite people being ashamed to say they're a comrade, neighbor, it is different from back in the days when time people were ashamed to say they're a labor right. Because persons weren't ashamed to say they're a labor right, neighbor, because of the poor governance or poor structure. We're opposition, yes. But they were poor to say it, neighbor, because of the verbal attack, the physical attack, and the vindication that you might come under from your job just for being a labor right. So, neighbor, this, as I said, as I often say, neighbor, the whole system was against labor right, neighbor. If you work in an organization, neighbor, you couldn't share your preference or say that you're a labor right. If you live in certain communities and you're going in certain places, neighbor, you have to make sure that you don't have any color that goes with the Jamaica Labour Party, neighbor. So it's definitely, neighbor, a hard time persons are coming from, neighbor. And to know, be in a position, neighbor, where we can boldly come out, neighbor, and say, yo, I am a labor right, neighbor. It's a wonderful feeling, neighbor. Wonderful feeling. To say
that is why I said earlier, Scratchy, that the brand, because I can tell you the truth, I don't want to associate myself with no brand that is kaba. you know, that is why I said earlier, Scratchy, that I think that some of our friends online must drop themselves, man, because I don't think they're helping their party at all. I think they're, if anything, they're hurting their party. The party is a quality party, Scratchy.
Yeah, but party neighbor, a lot of persons don't know where the Labour Party is coming from neighbor. They, at one point neighbor, there was a gang of 5 in the party neighbor. They were members who were expelled by Mr. Siaga from the party neighbor. The party was in shambles neighbor. The party was divided. There wasn't any form of unity in the party neighbor. So when you look at where the Labour Party is now and see what Andrew Michael wants,
everyone fully behind the Prime Minister.
Fully behind the Prime Minister neighbor, the leadership quality, the leadership style, the creativity of Andrew Wallace neighbor.
Not only that, I'm cutting you off, Scotty, but when you look at the upcoming one, people like Samuda, people like Green, Audrey Marks,
Charles,
Pernell Charles,
Nesta Morgan.
My God, Scotty. What are they?
Exactly, neighbor. The party neighbor, Andrew Michael Wallace neighbor, has set the Jamaica Labour Party in a totally different level neighbor. Where even when he passed our neighbor, the succession planning and the succession would be very, very easy, a smooth transition of our neighbor because of how Andrew Wallace through his creativity neighbor and his leadership style and qualities neighbor has definitely shaped this party. So neighbor, I would just want to say again, neighbor, for the persons, I know that we're all out here on the TikTok space. It's a big space neighbor. I don't think it's a space where we need to come and we need to cuss and we need to fight a certain level or try to bring down that somebody else personally neighbor. If you have something to say, you can generalize it. I have no problem with that because whenever I have something to say neighbor, I make sure that I generalize what I'm saying. I don't go for personal attacks against personal people neighbor. But we're not seeing the same towards us. So neighbor, I just want to call on these persons neighbor that if you're on a platform, it is up to you to do whatever you want to do with your platform. If you see someone else monetize their platform and ask for contribution and donation, that shouldn't be an issue to you. That shouldn't be a problem to you. Don't go on your platform and cost a platform because they collect money or because they do this or they do that. So I just think, neighbor, we just need to put this thing on a firm level, neighbor. I definitely don't like it. And the reason why I don't like it, neighbor, is because I'm coming under these attacks as well. Even someone like a Caroline, neighbor, I can safely say to a lot of persons that Caroline did not choose to come in this space. Caroline did not choose to come in this area. And to know that Caroline just come here as a moderator and sometimes neighbor the attacks that is leveled towards Caroline, it is just a total embarrassment and shame because when you look at it, Caroline no deserve those type of attacks. What is the reason why Caroline come under these attacks? When you look at you again, neighbor, you the year from March, you create a platform, you create a space where persons can come and get information and persons can come and share information. And sometimes, neighbor, when I see the attacks that you come under again, sometimes it just be able to wonder what is really going on. You know, I got screenshot this morning, neighbor, persons questioning your sexuality. And I'm wondering why persons are go so far with these things. Why you come and question a man's sexuality and I try to say this about the next man and say it about the next man. Yeah, but I think the space is big enough for the whole of we guys. All of we,
but is Labour right doing that?
Yeah, all of us have our own platform. All of us can do our own thing, guys. So I just think we need to just Lego the name calling, Lego the bag of shambles and brambles, guys, because as I said, neighbor, we never start this in a competition, neighbor. We never start this and say that we're going to compete with our fellow Jamaica Labour Party people, neighbor. It's one mission, it's one vision, it's one aim. We don't have to be friends, but we don't have to be enemies neither. You get me? So we can still, we don't have to be friends, but we don't have to be enemies, guys. But we just, I don't like it, neighbor. I sleep 4 o'clock, neighbor, 5 o'clock morning, neighbor. And in a nice neighbor. Huh?
What they say? I am on the other side?
Yes, neighbor, they're saying that you're a homosexual and things like that. And I hear them type of argument, neighbor. They say, oh gosh, I'm one like neighbor where the whole of politics works leaders, them love of neighbor like cook food. Girl, it's like neighbor. Girl, it's like neighbor.
I tell you. You know,
so, I mean, so many females, neighbor. I know so many females over here, neighbor, who based on them comment and based on things, neighbor, I know they wouldn't mind if you give them the chance or the time of the day.
Well, that's all.
Scratchy.
Oh gosh.
Scratchy.
Well,
yeah, get to you with Scratchy, right? You ever in a community where you have a nice car, you come out clean every day, and you, the girl, and people just grudge you and bad mind you for them thing, eh?
Exactly.
You know, when I with a son neighbor platforms, that I got you that with neighbor platform. Neighbor now for do nobody not neighbor, they just bad mind neighbor for the space. Based on how neighbor carrying platform, how in conduct. conduct himself. Look at neighbor, look at the man in him in tie and him well attire and everything. These would pressure people, this alone pressure people.
Well, yeah, expensive tie this too. One of the nice ladies buy me, sir. Is a neighbor right? Is a neighbor right girl buy me, you know.
Alone pressure people neighbor car.
Is a neighbor right girl buy to me.
Yeah, it's a massive neighbor.
Neighbor right girl? Neighbor right girls? Oh, no, take me to the whirly. Well, I tell you,
not listen to the naysay neighbor, man. Just can't focus on focus on what you're doing, and we out here appreciate what you're doing.
You know, sir, before I came on the program, I hold on, my son, hold on. Let me drop a little rhythm here, so I tell them how we come on. Selector, put up something. 15 minutes to 9 o'clock. So we before we came on, we had a show. Brush our teeth. And we had a shave. Yeah, we had a shave, come over here and put on some Perry Ellis cologne. We're smelling fresh and we're smelling nice. And we have liquor beside us, and we don't trust it. We buy liquor, and we have the girls, you know, world of girls.
World of girls.
I tell you, you can't test us with the girls. A world of girls. No, sir, I tell you. Oh, watch, drop a shove up on them. World of girls, come in, Chaba, come in. World of girls, over here, so world of girls from Canada, USA. Oh, world of girls, if on this a program, yeah. Cavi and Sharon Lynch, oh my goodness, oh, only you look. World of girls. Oh my goodness, we don't go back road, you know. We don't go back road, no front road. We have where you talk. We are the girls them. No, pack up in a bungle. Girls pack up in a bungle. We're not talk about. We not even go back road, you know, because we're everything well sort out. No, by the way, Buff Bay, wow, go down a Buff Bay. Oh my goodness, we eat fish. What type of fish? Sprat? All right. You eat. What a Sunday night. JLP done. Thank you so much, you here, brother.
Yeah, man. Take care, neighbor, man. Bless up yourself. Caroline, scratch it. Big up.
Caroline, you love the shop.
Big up.
I want to show you how I miss. Why some world?
Showing here. No shaking is showing here.
Oh, boy, I tell you, we had a fantastic Sunday tonight. Right. So Scratchy, start of another great week. How is the weather down there in Canada, man?
Yeah, but I was saying about the weather is not good at all, yeah, but I don't think too much going to be any better. I think we're somewhere in the minus 15 or like that right now. Definitely cold, neighbor. A lot of snow was falling the whole day today. Very, 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 very cold, neighbor. I'm just inside, you know. I'm on the inside. Can't touch outside.
You're on the inside, Scratchy. Stay in there, brother boy. Warm inside it?
Warm inside, neighbor. Warm inside.
Yes. Warm inside, brother. I tell you. You ever wake up one morning yet, Scratchy, at about 5 o'clock and get warm inside?
Warm inside me, man. See,
No, sir. Oh, wow.
it's warm inside me, man. Now you can get me not a problem, you know.
Oh boy, I tell you. Oh, I tell you.
It's warm inside. It's warm inside me.
About 5 a.m. when you wake up and everything is awake. You know, at 5 o'clock, everything is awake. You know that, sir?
Definitely, neighbor. 5 o'clock is the most magical time of the morning in the neighbor.
Yeah. When you are awake and everybody else is awake.
5 o'clock in the morning, neighbor, is when time, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, that's a screechy time, you know?
You know, they call it morning wood.
Ah. 5 o'clock in the morning, neighbor, is the best time in the morning, you know?
Oh gosh. I can't believe me high.
Yeah, you know, they call it morning wood. Morning wood.
That's all I hear, you know? 5 o'clock in the morning, neighbor.
And you know, ladies, you are to check if your husband or your man wakes up with a morning wood. Because if he's not waking up with a morning wood, then you should. I tell you about that. I don't know that.
Boy, I tell you something. This is
You're
all
too,
very.
Caroline.
Come in, my dear sister. Hi, how you doing?
Good, neighbor. I'm sorry to interrupt, but you know, we have a listener, Lee. He is it possible to spare him a few minutes? He would like to come up.
Yes, we can give him 2 minutes. Okay.
Oh, the
Very
boss
exciting.
Lee from Canada. The boss Lee from Canada. It's a Canadian show tonight, neighbor. It's fair Canadian coming up in the box tonight.
Oh gosh. I can't believe me high.
5 o'clock in the morning, you wake up and you're
It's all very.
top. My goodness, wow. problem, you create the problem. Pure problem.
Oh gosh. I can't believe me high. Boy, I tell you something. This is all very exciting. Oh gosh.
Yes, sir. Neighbor.
Good evening to you, Mr. Lee.
Good
Are you
evening,
over
sir.
60? Are you over 60, sir?
Yes, man.
Uh-huh. You're over 70?
No, 6'7".
Okay, so you don't know anything about morning wood.
Why not? I know it right now.
Don't play with boss Lee, you know.
Yeah, man, it's still alright. Still waking, man.
Don't play with boss Lee.
Can't believe me high. Boy, I tell you something. This is all very exciting.
Hey, neighbor, you know, easy at your neighbor, you know, easy at I just called to talk to
Can't believe me high.
Scratchy.
All right. Yeah. Well, that gives me hope, you know, sir, because I don't know if you know that men worry about these things. You know that?
I know that.
Yeah. And I'm happy to hear that at 67, how many cylinders you have locked down or you are firing on all?
Well, my fire for about 2 cylinders right now.
Boy, I tell you something. This is all very exciting.
I want to talk to Scratchy.
You should get a chance to talk to
Oh gosh. I can't.
You burn out, sir. You burn out. So let me ask you: can those cylinders be restored? Tuned up?
Scratchy. Neighbor, I have I have 9 boys and 1 girl.
Wow.
And my last child is a girl.
Yes.
And she's just 12-year-old.
Oh my.
Right?
Uh-huh.
So
You
me
got
still
her
a-
when you were
so me still a fire. Me
Yes,
still a
wow.
fire.
Lovely.
Yes. 9 boys, 1 girl.
Tell you something.
Wow.
This is all very
Lovely
Anyway,
stuff. Yeah.
what I
You want to
want-
talk to Scratchy? You want to talk
Yeah.
to Scratchy? Go
Yes.
ahead.
Scratchy,
Yes, my boss.
what I like to hear from you. Are you willing to win a seat in the next election? I'm not joking, man. I'm not
Yeah,
joking.
boss.
We need you to start apply from now, because there are some good remembrance what the party need to know and the country. So we need you to start make some effort. Yes, you qualify for it.
Yes.
And no one joke about that, Scratchy. Put joke aside, I'm serious.
Yeah, me I take what you say to you, my boss, man. You know, me
Yes.
know me thing in the league. You know me, I listen what you say. You know.
I'm serious with you, Scratchy. You need to make some appointment to go talk to the General Secretary.
Yes.
Yeah, we need you there. We need you. And I think if we do that, PNP is done forever. Because you have too many memories about what take place. We need you. Step up.
Yeah. Well, I think the party must engage him.
Yes.
In community. Must engage him. No.
Of course. But
This
you have
man
to
needs to
start.
be-
You have to start
Man needs to be
now.
on the ground. This man needs to be on the ground
Yes,
communicating for the party. Yeah. He's
I'm not joking, man. I'm serious.
He's too valuable.
I'm very serious.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wish man could- I'm in Oshawa right now, and if man could meet up, man, we talk, I would be so happy.
Uh-huh.
Yes. We need him, man.
I'm gonna come that side, me link your lead, man. I'm gonna come that side, because I'm soon come that side there, you know.
Yes, man.
I'm gonna be at the usher where me link to my boss.
All right. We are band labor right now. Return, my brother.
Born labor right, man.
Return. I tell my big mother down there in Jamaica, you know. I have a big mother down there, and 2 of them. I tell them if they vote for PNP, they will never get a Canadian dollar from me. Yes,
Really, sir?
of course. And then if they did a mistake, they would never get my dollar from me. When I'm no,
No. Come now, sir. But you have to take care of your children.
no. I have my kids. My kids are my big picnic, them, man. Big
Oh.
picnic, no.
You tell them if they ever vote PNP, not a Canadian dollar.
Not a Canadian dollar from me. I am serious. No way.
Oh boy, I tell you, this is so funny. Oh,
Yeah, man.
you're serious about that?
I'm not joking. I am not joking. No one joke about this.
I can't believe
We want this country to build by labor right. But build up back, come back to first time days where you can walk, take your neighbor and walk any time of night. We need that to come back.
Yeah.
We're going to fight for it to come back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, Lee, have a great day.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you for supporting the program, man. You must always come and talk to us.
Yeah, man. But sometimes I drop asleep early, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the engine
Sometimes it's not easy to get on either.
the engine still a fire, you know, so me have to, take my rest sometime. Yeah. All right, good night.
Big up Lee, big up my boss Lee. No
All right,
flow.
yeah, cool.
No flow, my boss Lee.
Same to you,
Yeah.
my brother.
Anyway, Scratchy, we're cracking 9 o'clock, so gonna have to check out, So catch you tomorrow.
Yeah, neighbor, definitely tomorrow, neighbor. I don't think I'll be going on the road tomorrow, neighbor. I definitely not gonna take on this weather tomorrow.
Yes.
I'll definitely be home tomorrow. So no love and respect, neighbor, man. Caroline,
Respect to you, man. Respect to you.
same to you,
Yeah.
Caroline. Viewers and everyone, no night. Big love.
Moderator,
Yes, neighbor.
I've been here since 4 o'clock. So let's count. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 5 hours sitting down in this chair, Caroline. I need a comfortable chair. This chair is not comfortable, you know. You realize how many times I have to be swinging and all of that? Please, can I get a chair?
We're working on it, neighbor, soon.
But my back, Caroline, my back hurts.
Perhaps you need to just adjust your posture.
Yeah. Well, 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 it's a long show, and but we had a great show. Thank you so much for keeping things locked down on the other side.
My pleasure.
Yeah. Catch you tomorrow. Take care of yourself.
All right, neighbor. Have a great night. Have a great
Bye-bye.
night, listeners, and wishing you all a productive
Sleep tight. Don't let it beg. Sleep tight.